I make a living in the woods of Maine, helping the landowners to manage their forest land.
By timber harvesting and helping landowners plan management of their forest.
There's really sound scientific forest management happening on the ground all across our state.
We're one of the relatively few places that has a really functional natural resource economy.
What I'm doing is for the greater good.
We're caring about our forests because we care about our future.
Maine's foresters are protectors of more than just tree land growth.
As a forester, I'm trying to protect the interests of the landowners, the logger that's involved, but I'm also protecting the interests of the planet and the environment.
To do all of this, Molly uses technology.
I spend a lot of time measuring trees, try to determine what the value is that's out there for the client, and then help them decide how much they want to cut, where they want to cut, what they want to cut, mapping out water features either on the ground or with my GPS or on the computer with aerial photography.
The thing I probably spend the most time with is timber harvesting, preparation, planning, and hiring of the loggers. Making sure the wood gets to the right market and making sure the land is left in a clean state like the landowner wants it.
Plus, creating a sustainable income for Maine's entire forest products industry as well as the landowner.
Forest management is so much more. It's scientific, it's professional. We're making sound judgment calls on what we're doing on the landscape. It's so much more than just going out and cutting a tree.
The real technology that has changed the game in the last couple decades has been GIS, or Geographic Information Systems technology, which is essentially computer mapping. We're able to map a lot more precisely what we have in terms of area, in terms of forest, what we're doing, and to really do precise modeling of how the forest is going to react to our harvest, how it's going to change over time, what we can expect of it in the future.
Were you surprised to see Molly working in the woods of Maine? She says, don't be.
I have a lot of people ask me what it's like to be a woman in this industry. From my perspective, it's not this rough and tough industry that it has a reputation of having. It's highly skilled, well-trained people. There's plenty of space for women to either be an equipment operator or a forester or a wood buyer. A woman could do any of these jobs.
Foresters are leading Maine's forest products industry in playing the long game.
The thing that we do here in Maine that is different or better than a lot of other places around the world is that we manage for the long term and we manage for a lot of complementary goals. It's not just timber production, it's also environmental protection, it's also recreation, it's public access.
Sustainable in the barest definition is not cutting more wood out of the forest than is growing, and you want what's growing to be healthy.
Some people don't understand, they think that logging is bad or they don't appreciate what it does, but active management in a place like this is actually going to really improve this stand and improve the trees that are here so that in the future this landowner can continue to come back and capture value out of this area.
Not everyone has always cared for Maine's forests the way they should.
There have been times where forests have been cut far too heavily. More and more people are getting the attitude that we need to really look after this resource and we really need to manage it intelligently if we want to have it around for future generations.
There are so many opportunities in this industry, so much more than people realize. We need people to work in the equipment, in mapping or computer work or growth modeling. So if you are looking for a job that you can do something different every day, you can work outside. I think there's a place for everybody in the industry.
Protecting Maine's forests, forest owners, and the forest industry. Maine's Foresters, focused on Maine's forest products industry for Maine. Learn more now at formaine.org.